Hey, how's it going? I hope you're ready for a pretty special chat today. You know, we all have those days when challenges seem bigger than mountains, right? But what if I told you that those very challenges could be the springboard for your greatest growth? Yep, that's right. So if you're looking for a little nudge to tackle life's waves, you've come to the right place. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe because together we're going to explore these paths. Stick with me till the end of this video. I have a feeling you're going to discover something amazing about yourself. Ready to get started? Let's do this. The importance of standing strong in the face of challenges in life is immense. Each of us faces challenges that can sometimes seem insurmountable. Marcus Aurelius, an emperor who was also a philosopher, teaches us something powerful. The obstacles in front of us are not just there to challenge us, but to show us a way forward. He believed that within difficulty lies opportunity. Thinking this way changes everything. When we face problems, it's as if we're standing in front of a puzzle. At first it seems complicated, perhaps even impossible, but with patience and determination, we begin to fit the pieces together one by one until the picture starts to take shape. And the feeling of seeing that puzzle complete is incredible, isn't it? That's what Marcus Aurelius meant. Each challenge is a piece of the larger puzzle that is our life. We may not understand where each piece fits at the moment, but each one has its place and its importance. And when we overcome an obstacle, it's as if we found the right place for one of those complicated pieces. Now imagine that each time you overcome a challenge, you're actually building a stronger version of yourself. As if each problem solved, each obstacle overcome gives you more strength and more confidence. So the next time you face a challenge, remember it's not a sign to stop. It's actually a sign that you're on the right path. It's an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become even stronger. Now I want you to think about something that's challenging you right now. See it not as an insurmountable wall, but as a door that when opened will bring you closer to who you can become. Is it hard? It might be, but is it possible? Absolutely. Remember, you have within you everything you need to face whatever comes your way. Each challenge is an opportunity to prove to yourself what you're capable of. So take a deep breath, step forward, and face it. The path ahead is yours to tread, and believe me, you're ready for it. Focusing on yourself and practicing Stoic virtues is key. When we talk about seeking a fulfilling and meaningful life, there's a principle that shines like a guiding star in our journey. Focusing on yourself and practicing Stoic virtues. These ideas, stemming from ancient wisdom, still resonate with surprising clarity in today's world. They invite us to look inward, to recognize the immense power that lies in our ability to choose, to act with wisdom, courage, and temperance. Life, with all its ups and downs, offers us a stage where we can practice these virtues daily. But what does this really mean? Simply put, it means living consciously, choosing our actions based on what is right and good, not just for ourselves, but for others around us. It means acknowledging our fears and facing them with courage, finding balance in our desires and passions, and seeking wisdom to differentiate what we can change from what we cannot. This path is not about grand gestures or monumental achievements. It's about the small choices we make every day. It's about how we respond to traffic, how we treat our coworkers, how we manage our time and energy. Every moment is an opportunity to practice virtue, to be the best version of ourselves. But how do we maintain focus on ourselves without getting lost in selfishness? This is where Stoic wisdom shines. It teaches us to understand what is within our control. We may not have power over external events, but we have complete mastery over how we react to them. This understanding frees us, allowing us to accept what is beyond our reach and focus on what we can truly change: our actions, our responses, our thoughts. The invitation is for a deep dive into self-awareness, recognizing our weaknesses and working to turn them into strengths. It's an invitation to live authentically, seeking not the approval of others, but the inner peace that comes from living according to our deepest values. Imagine then what your life would be like if every day you practiced a little more courage, facing your fears. What if you sought balance, saying no to excess and yes to what truly matters? And what if every day you strove to learn something new, to expand your understanding of the world and yourself? These are the questions that, by asking them, we begin the true journey toward a fulfilling and meaningful life. It's not a journey that is completed overnight, but rather a path that unfolds with every conscious step we take. Let's talk about something that, believe it or not, makes a huge difference in the way we live: our power of choice. You know, it's fascinating to realize that even when everything around us seems out of control, we still hold the reins of something very important: how we react to all of it. Now think about how many times you found yourself worried about things that in the end were completely out of your reach. The weather, what others think, and how often did that really help? But here's the interesting thing. Even when we can't change a situation, we can always choose our attitude towards it. This is something practical, not just a nice idea. It's about taking a moment to think, okay, this is happening, I can't change it, but how can I deal with this in the best way possible? This isn't about ignoring problems, but rather facing them with a mindset that puts us in charge of our reactions. And what about getting to know yourself? Oh, that's quite a journey. It's like becoming a detective of your own life, observing, learning about what really motivates you, what makes you react in a certain way. And believe me, the more you know yourself, the more you understand about how to navigate in this world. Now, here's the cherry on top. All this helps us live more harmoniously. It's not about fighting against the world, but finding your place in it, discovering how you can contribute positively, whether for yourself or for others. So how about this challenge? The next time something doesn't go as planned, instead of stressing out, ask yourself, how can I deal with this in a constructive way? And who knows, before long, you might start getting to know yourself a little better, discovering new ways to face life. Courage, that word sounds big, doesn't it? But you don't need to think of it only as something for superheroes or moments of great danger. Courage is something we live in our daily lives. It's that strength that gets us out of bed on difficult mornings, that pushes us to try something new, face a problem, or admit a mistake. You see, facing adversity, the unknown, our own limitations and failures, that takes a lot of courage. And I'm not just talking about facing a great fear. I'm talking about the day-to-day, the little things like when we decide to tell the truth even knowing it might not be what the other person wants to hear, or when we stop and look inside ourselves, acknowledging our own mistakes and learning from them. Having courage is also knowing that we will face challenges and difficulties but choosing to stand firm. It's like when we know the road ahead is tough, but we decide to move forward because somehow we feel it's the right thing to do. It's not easy. Sometimes it may even feel like we're swimming against the current, but that's exactly where courage shines. You know, courage is not the absence of fear. It's about what we do, even when we're afraid. It's that inner voice that tells us, yes, this is scary, but I am stronger than my fear. And that, my friend, is powerful. It transforms us. It makes us grow. Think about the opportunities that courage brings us. Every time we face something with courage, we're giving ourselves the chance to demonstrate our virtue, to become better. And that's amazing because with every challenge we face, every time we overcome our fears, we grow. We become stronger, more resilient. So how about looking at courage in a new way? Not as something reserved for big moments, but as a constant presence in our lives, a force that propels us to live more authentically, to face our fears and to grow from them. And remember, courage doesn't mean doing everything alone. Asking for help is also an act of courage. Admitting that we don't know something and wanting to learn more is courage. So let's take courage into our daily lives, face our challenges, learn from our failures, and grow from them, because in the end, that's what moves us forward. If you're finding value in our content, please subscribe and leave a comment. Did you know that only 7% of our channel viewers have subscribed? So help me spread this wisdom further. Let's continue. Temperance. In a world where excess seems to be the norm, where the relentless pursuit of more keeps us further and further from happiness, an ancient yet incredibly relevant concept emerges. Temperance. Yes, this term might remind us of dusty books and philosophies of old, but it holds a powerful secret to a full and balanced life. Temperance sounds like a complex word, doesn't it? But in truth, its meaning is simple and profoundly transformative. It's about self-control, moderation, balance in everything we do. Picture your life as a boat sailing through the ocean. Temperance is the rudder that allows us to maintain our course, avoiding extremes, be they storms of excess or doldrums of deprivation. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on philosophy, personal growth, and living wisely.